Yes, but if you look above you, there's an animal spotting guide.
Oh, look.
What?
There's one in here.
Before we left, the warden was telling me that there's a black rhinoceros seen in this area. Let's see what we can see. Oh yeah, to the left side you can see there's a black rhinoceros.
Oh my God.
They can weigh up to 3,000 pounds each. They can charge up to 35 miles an hour. Oh, I can see some animals coming up here to the left side. There's going to be a cinnamon colored antelope to our left side, all the way in the back. These animals are called the bongo. They are often referred to as the ghosts of the forest because they are rarely ever seen. Also to our left side, you can see the lighter color species of antelope. This antelope is called the greater kudu. You can tell that they are all female because they do not have any horns. Alright, let's go deeper into the forest and see some more animals. How does that sound, everyone? Yay! One of the largest mammals in the world calls its home here. Does anybody know what that mammal is? Is it close one? The Nile hippopotamus. You can see it for glyphs on the right side. They can weigh up to 5,500 pounds each. And at birth, they can weigh up to 85 pounds. Alright, please remain seated for me at all times. Thank you. Over here on the island on the left side, you see the pink-backed pelican. You may be wondering how they get their name. Well, this is because under their wings, on its skin, it'll turn pink during mating season. Oh, I can see another Nile hippopotamus coming up to the left in the water. They can go up to 8 minutes without having a breath of air while underwater. They'll naturally come up, so they basically sleep underwater all the time. Oh no, there's a weight limit on this bridge. 4 tons. This truck weighs 30,000 pounds. Oh well, let's try to do it anyways. Oh, to the left side, you see the Nile crocodile. There's a bunch of them. They have a bite force of 2,000 pounds per square inch. And they can even crush the bone of their prey. They can grow up to a length of 20 feet long. Alright. I can see the vegetation starting to go away up here. Must mean that we're exiting the forest and entering the savanna, the largest part of the reserve. Most of the mammals in Africa will call home to the savanna, such as the giraffe. So very, very fun. And going around the corner, and into the right, there's the bamboo tree. Many locals refer to this tree as the upside down tree because it looks like the roots are sticking straight up towards the sky. It's actually the roots. We have now reached the savanna overlook part of our journey. But I think it's one of the best views of the savanna. As you can see, a large amount of it. See if we can see any animals from up here. I'm not seeing anything, so let's get closer down there. Oh yeah, coming up here to the right side, there's gonna be an animal with large white horns. This animal is called the Ankole cattle. You may think that these horns are extremely heavy, but they're actually hollow, and they have a honeycomb-like structure. Those horns also act as a cooling system for them, as blood runs through them. They are also the only domesticated animal on the reserve. In the Maasai tribe, they see them as wealth. So the more Ankole cattle you have, the wealthier you are.
pala sheep. Lion.
Oh, look, there's a cave to the left side, and look at that in there. There's some African wild dogs. They're one of the successful hunters in Africa. Having a success rate of 80%. Let's get closer. Oh yeah, look at them in there. Amazing, such beautiful animals. They're not like your typical dog at home.
They're good.
They're very aggressive. Some cattle walking across the road here. Here on the reserve, the animals have the right of way. It's winded. I can see we're passing some termite mounds now. Oh, look at that to the left side. There's a huge one. The termites will build these mounds themselves. They will use their own saliva, dung, dirt, basically whatever is around them. And when they bake in the hot African sun, they get to be as hard as concrete. Many animals will even use them as crouch ecoes, such as the elephants. They love those things. The grayish animal off to the right, that animal is called the white-bearded wildebeest. They're one of the most highly decorated animals in the world. And upwards of 1 million of them will migrate per year. Don't worry, we'll get closer. But I did not make any stops at this time. Travel in large herds. So it's a less likely, more chance of them being caught by their predators. Alright. Look at that. There's a group of giraffes to the left. A group of giraffes is called a tower. And there's a bunch of baby Maasai giraffes as well. Up on your animal spotting guides, there's going to be a picture of the reticulated giraffe. The ones that we just saw are the Maasai giraffe. The difference are their patterns. The Maasai giraffe have irregular patterns, and the reticulated are more defined. But they're the tallest animals in the world, reaching heights up to 18 to 20 feet tall, fully grown. The same length as the crocodile that we saw earlier. Oh, look, there's a tree knocked down right here. Must be the elephants. They'll eat up to 300 pounds of food per day. They will knock down anything in their way to find it. Oh yeah, you see all the distance here shortly. To the right side, off in the distance, you're going to see it looks to be a male and a baby giraffe. Excuse me, 2 male giraffes. The males can weigh up to 14,000 pounds, and the females a little above half that. Oh no, the road's closed. We can't get closer to them. Looks like we're going to have to take the long way around. This is going to add 2 days to our journey. Oh no, we have to cross this rickety bridge. Not again. Oh no. Everyone hang on. No one. Okay, thank God. You guys scared me for a second. You can see some touch marks up on these red laces to the right. Two giant elephants have been nearby. Elephants will eat the clay, and it's because they gain nutrients that they don't normally get from their diet. Let's see what we can see to our left side. Some more baobab trees to the right. These trees are also referred as the tree of life, as upwards of 2,500 gallons of water are stored in the trunk throughout the year. This is extremely good for the animals during the drought as they can drink from it. They'll go leaveless 9 months out of the year to preserve that water. Oh, look at that, there's some ducks to the left side. Oh, we are at Flamingo Island. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. And to the left side there is some greater flamingo. They're the lightest pink colored species of all the flamingo. And like their name suggests, they're the largest species of flamingo. And you may be wondering where they get their color from. This is because in the brine shrimp that they eat, it contains beta carotene. And also their skin pink. Same thing will happen to us humans. If we eat enough shrimp, our own skin will turn pink. And if we eat enough carrots, our skin will turn orange. Sounds fun, right?
If you drink too much Fanta, you will turn orange. The carotene. Yes, that's right. If all the things that you eat, that's Fanta. You're going to turn orange now.
See some mudfish to our left side. Good sign white rhinoceros are in the area. Compared to the black rhino, these rhinos weigh heavier, weighing typically between 4,000 and 5,000 pounds. And they'll use those mudfish to roll around so they can get some sunscreen to act as that for them. Because they have such sensitive skin. Oh, and look at that. There's some white rhinoceros to the right. Again, I apologize, but I cannot take any stops at this time. Oh, look at that to the left, there's some cheetahs. They can run up to 70 miles an hour. They can only do short distances because their bodies will overheat. Let's get out of here. In case they're hungry. This is because their truck only goes 8 miles an hour. Look over to the left, there's another cheetah. He's taking cover from the rain. So there's another one to the left walking through the brush. Looks like they're hungry. Let's go. Oh, look at that to the left. There's the Kobe rocks. Lions like to get on top of these rocks so they can get a high vantage point so they can search the savannah for their prey. Keep your eyes peeled. Lions might be in the area. Oh, I can see the head of one. Lions typically rest 16 to 20 hours per day. And look at that. There's 2 females and 1 male lion to the left. You can tell the difference because the male has a mane and the female does not. Their roars can be heard up to 5 miles away. Extremely loud. And like the African wild dogs that we saw earlier, the lion's hunting success rate is much lower, only at about 10%. Give yourself a bath. Alright, let's go. Kilimanjaro is coming up. I wonder what kind of animals will be in there. Warthogs will specifically dig these burrows mostly. In fact, they're the largest burrowing animal in Africa, and they're relative to the domesticated pig. Oh, there's a bunch of white rhinos coming up to the right side.
White rhino.
They also can charge up to 35 miles an hour, just as those black rhinos. Oh my god, there's some ostrich eggs and an ostrich right there. Each one of those eggs can weigh up to 3 pounds.
Where's an ostrich?
And the ostrich, well, they're the largest species of bird in the world. They can reach up to heights of 9 feet tall standing up. And they're one of the only birds in the world that cannot fly. They will use their wings to go around and steer when they're running. And back to those eggs. Those eggs are so strong, if a human stood on them, they wouldn't crack or break at all. Alright, as we exit the savannah, we're going to go back into the forest in Magadi Glen. How does that sound? Yay! Alright. Many of the animals that we saw in the reserve today are extremely endangered. And they can use any of the help they possibly can. You can help them by donating to the Disney Conservation Fund at any retail location here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Disney will match every single donation amount, penny to dollar, basically any amount that you donate. And it all goes towards conservation and helping those animals out. And having their numbers increase. Even if you can or don't donate, using the 4 R's in your daily life, such as recycling and reusing, is another great way to help them out. If you'd like to see any more animals that call Africa at home, you can check out the self-guided tour of Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. Many animals such as gorillas and naked mole rats are found there. Oh no, looks like there's some water ahead. Big water, oh no. Let's make a dive for it, everyone. Duck in, duck in, duck in, here we go. Splash. I can hear the music from the Harambe village off in the distance. Sadly, this means that our journey is coming to an end. I had an amazing time taking you guys on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve and guiding you through, and I hope you guys did as well. Did everyone have a good time today seeing all the animals? What was everyone's favorite animal? The cheetah. Cheetah's fun. Here in Africa, you see one of Disney's most popular shows, Festival of the Lion King. Every show runs on the hour, with the last show being